Hello coaches, I am sharing another training video with you today, and today we're going to talk about the 4 vital behaviors. And what's kind of weird for me is that they've changed it. They've added a vital behavior. It was 3, and I couldn't agree more with the 4th one. So when we get to it, I think you'll see why. So the first vital behavior, and when we say vital behaviors, these are the things that if you partake in daily and on a consistent basis, your business will just flow. Believe me, I have seen where I kind of fell off of one and my business slowed down and the interaction and the engagement kind of came to a halt. You will notice that too if you go through the same things. So try very hard to stick to these behaviors every day. They don't take a lot of time. Just get good about when you're going to do it in your day, make a plan, and go for it. So the first vital behavior is invite, invite, invite. And you can't help people if they don't know who you are and what you're about. So the first step to that is adding new friends to your network. I know that that's an uncomfortable step for some people, to add people that they don't know. But here's the kicker when you're first starting. There's a lot of people on especially in your Facebook feed, when you come up on that little item, when you scroll down, that says people you may know. And it shows you how many friends you have in common with them. So kind of at first, it's pretty easy to invite people to be your friend when you have 50 plus friends in common with them. They're not really going to question it. At least they didn't with me. And the reason is that you're trying to help as many people as possible, and that means you have to get in front of as many people as possible. So take a deep breath and just go for it. The other ways that we can invite is to your challenge groups, and that can be either private messaging with someone that you've gotten to know. I don't recommend cold messaging someone, but if you've gotten to know someone and you've built a relationship with them in other groups or just by commenting a lot on their stuff and you've kind of built an interaction with them, you can say, hey, I think this group might be something you're looking for. I know we've talked and blah, 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 blah. You know, we can talk about their goals. You can talk about what they're looking for, and then invite them to the challenge group. Another one that you can invite them to is, and this is a little bit easier with people you don't know as well, because you're offering something for free, you're offering value, and I really want you to look at it that way, that you are giving value. It's not to find potential challengers, which you will, but it's to give back. You are going to build such a more genuine business, a bigger, more successful business, if you're doing this for the right reasons. Of course, we all want to make some extra money and eventually hit the big top tier earners like there are in Beachbody, but the income and the prizes and the trips, while amazing, really is just the bonus. I can't wait for you to experience your first message when someone messages you and says, because of you, my life has changed. Because of you, I have hope. Because of you, I feel like I can conquer my future and beat this family history of illness, or make sure that I'm a good role model for my children. I can't even convey to you really what that means. And I've had many messages by now that have made me cry happy tears. That's what I do, because I've really made a difference. And I think sometimes it's easy to take that for granted, to look at what we do and yeah, we're just kind of playing on Facebook and messaging and talking to people. And sometimes too, it can feel a little bit like a chore, especially when you're looking at doing the things that make you uncomfortable. Those are hard to tackle sometimes, but you have no idea what's in store if you do this from a real, genuine perspective. So just have a giving heart and be ready to help people. You're going to help people that only do your free stuff and only ask for your advice for free for a long time. I've got people that have been doing it for over a year, and the time hasn't been right for them to commit to a challenge group, and that's okay. I've enjoyed working with some of them more than I've enjoyed some of my challengers, you know? And so bringing that value and giving that to them is huge. So inviting people. I also have a free accountability group that I've created It's a private Facebook group where I put anyone who wants to make sure they don't miss all of my health and fitness posts. So basically it's just putting my daily health and fitness posts that I make on my page into that group too, because sometimes it gets lost in the news feed. So that's an easy group to invite people to. The second vital behavior is be proof the products work. Once you get that relationship going with people, it will be very hard to convince them to try a Beachbody program or Shakeology if you're not on it and you're not doing it. So you have to show people that you're showing up every day, you're doing your workout, you're drinking your Shakeology, you're sharing the benefits of it, and just really showing people that it does work, and that honestly, if we can do it, they can do it too. And that's been huge for me because I have not been perfect on my journey, but they still see that I'm doing a workout every day, I'm drinking Shakeology all the time, and while I might not be perfect in my nutrition, I've still made progress over 18 months of coaching, progress that I would have never made without Beachbody and the Beachbody products. So, you know, you can't sell something that you don't believe in. The third vital behavior, and in my opinion, the most important, is personal development. And oh my gosh, if I could count how many training calls and how many national wake-up calls I've listened to where they said, oh, I didn't do my personal development for so long, and once I finally did, and I finally listened to my coach and picked up a good book or listened to an audio book, all the time my business took off. There's a reason that they recommend that to us. It fills your mind with positivity, it gets your brain working, and you get new ideas. So much of what I do as a coach now has evolved out of things I've gotten from personal development, whether it's a book I'm reading, a podcast I'm listening to, a training call I'm watching. All of those things put good information into our heads, and it gets the creative juices flowing, and honestly just puts you in a good mood. You fill your head with positive stuff, and you feel positive, and then you radiate that to your challengers, to your followers, to your coaches, your team, everyone. So don't take that lightly. If you need some recommendations, don't hesitate to ask. I've definitely got some favorites. The fourth vital behavior, the new one, recognition, recognition, recognition. Who doesn't like to be recognized for the effort that they put in? Whether it's acknowledging a coach who's hit Success Club, or a challenger who finally passed on that company lunch during their lunch break that was brought in, pizza and Jimmy John's and all that. Rank advancements, challengers who've hit their goals or have made progress, anything. You can turn almost anything into recognition, and people love that. And they're going to respond to you more when you're calling them out and they're like, okay, she cares. She's paying attention to me. She's excited that I'm doing well. And then they want to keep doing well. So that's kind of self-explanatory, honestly. If you need examples of the kind of recognition that I do, aside from the ones that I mentioned, I'd be happy to share those with you. But start there. Invite people. Get in front of people. Show them what you're doing. Don't be salesy. Just show them. What we do is really, truly helping people. And I can't tell you how many times I quit a workout program before I became a coach. And it was becoming a Beachbody coach and using the community of the challenge groups and the free groups and everything that comes with it that finally got me and my husband on board for good. It's crazy. Be proof the products work. Obvious, self-explanatory. Just go do it. Drink your shake. Find the recipes you love and share them. Share the workouts you love. Share the workouts you don't love and why. I don't love 22-minute hardcore. Why? Because it's kicking my butt and it's working. So, you know, you can be funny like that too. It doesn't always have to be, oh, okay, got my workout in. Make it funny. Involve other areas of it. Personal development. Fill your head with good stuff and you will spew good stuff. That's a bad analogy, I'm sorry, but I couldn't think of anything else. And then recognition. Show the people that you're paying attention to them and that you recognize the hard work that they're putting in and the success that they're getting from it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be popping up some more videos this week. Have a great week.